And we are back. It is time. It is time to continue the build. It is time. There we go. That's going. Everything's going. And we are going. All right. So, we are getting rid of this big mound of gravel because it is in the way. Then, whoa. Alright, cool. Get out of here. It's a bad place for you. You. Gone somewhere. Ah! I missed! Crap. There we go. It's like I'm trying to throw it, but I keep missing. Alright, so knock those two down and everything from there. Knock this down. Everything from there. It only needs to be one block. That's enough to stop the water from flowing. Thank y'all. And then we will just keep working our way down and then work our way back up. And then we'll get rid of the rest of the sand, gravel that has been put down, because we put down many stacks. Many stacks. Ah. Who? Oh, you want to be an archery contest. You loust. But, yeah. Continue to do this, and then we'll make a big, oh my god. It's like certain parts of this build, like underwater, you're fine. Like there's no drowns in sight. But then other parts, it's just a war zone. It's like every 2 minutes, it's like trident to the back, trident to the neck. It's like, stop. But, I'll be out of the water very soon. Cool. Just work my way up this. Cool. Nope, that stays. And this goes. I hear you, drowns. I hear you. Y'all's hungry. That. Alright, a couple more. That's good. These over here. And these down there. One more. Put one back so the water won't go over. Okay, we are done with that. So now, once I collect all of the stuff that floated up, yeah, now we're good to just bring down the rest of this giant mound. There's none up here, or one up here, and some XP. All right. Ooh. Now, there we go. Dry feet. All right. Time to take all of these rows. Actually, no, I got rid of that. No, I didn't. I do need to get rid of this wall now because it is no longer needed since we're going to be moving the flying machines into position. Actually, they're already in position. I built 3 of them. We have enough resources to build 3. I actually modified Kiki's cherry chunk to where we can get honey faster and safer. Let's see. Hello, Master of Gaming. You need to download the Black Hole mod. It's very good. It sounds interesting. I may have seen a clip of something of that. I'm not sure. But do the black holes just appear out of nowhere, or is it like there is one in the world and you just decide to interact with it or not, or is it a surprise? What's all in there? Hey, Will, how you doing? Welcome back. Ooh. Oh, I'm messing up the... We don't need the stairs, really. Great, how about you? I am doing good. Yeah. I've been working on some... practicing with the flying machines, and I pretty much have it down. I got some more honey so I can run... So it is... The thing is, honey is expensive. Especially a survival, and it's like I found a way to make it safer and less cumbersome to deal with. I'm not sure if it's a Java and Bedrock difference, but depending on where you place the campfires, the smoke. Are you almost done? Oh, I'm almost done moving this gravel. No, I would say 1%. Yeah, like, let's just take a from some of the stuff that I've been doing since the last stream. Let's just take a inventory of what all needs to be done. Let's just go up this whole stack. We got half a stack left. So I'm gonna be marking out progress with the wool that we have down there. I've upgraded, well, yeah, I've upgraded the wool farm to, okay. So, it's gonna be a giant octagon. All this water has to go. For the 3 flying machines that I have built right there, there was a gravel wall here that was gonna crash into. There it was a gravel wall here that goes out to that other corner, and there was a gravel wall here that it would crash into. So now that we're using the fly machines, I took out all 3 walls. So now they can just fly across and just squeegee out all of the water. And the last obstruction that we have right now is this, which I'm not really sure what to do with, because if I remove the gravel, it's going to pour downstairs. And this mound of gravel right here. I think the third machine is going to crash into it, so I need to. Yes, it is. It is a gigantically massive project, but this part's done. The waterfall over here is done. We need to get rid of all this water. The flying machines can go straight across. It's like I can run 2 of them, but I won't be able to get rid of any of this water if I don't remove this gravel. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm using the shovel, which is going to destroy the durability. And it's the sun setting, so I'm going to head down. Yeah, the shovel is going to ruin the durability, but I won't, because it has silk touch on it, I won't be getting any flint. And it's faster than using the torch that we were using. So, yeah. So basically right now I'm going around the edges and getting rid of the like stuff that has obstructions. And then we'll just start tearing it down. Do you like coconut? It depends on what type of coconut. Like, do I like the coconut that is in Almond Joy? Yes. And what is it? Almond Joy and Mounds? Yes. Do I like the coconut snacks that are in like a Asian supermarket? No. They upset my stomach. Have I had a real coconut, like just a fresh like a fresh coconut, crack it open and try that? No. I've never tried like actual regular coconut, so I don't know. And it's like the coconut that's on top of some cakes. No, I don't like that either. It's too chewy. But yeah. Let's see. Let me adjust my inventory real quick, and then we will head up back out and start just grabbing all kinds. Do you eat regular coconut? Go out. Thank you. I need to get rid of the dirt. But I still feel that the measurements are off because they've been off so many times. So I'm gonna keep them there. I'm gonna keep that dirt there just a tiny bit longer. You drink coconut in Polish or Polish? Okay. Yeah, it's like I've had coconut water. I have my hydration drinks that I drink are they start off with coconut water. But yeah, actual coconut, haven't had it before. Let's see. Let's put away the rotten flesh, which there we go. And then we'll keep the dirt. And cool. We are good to grab some more gravel. Yes, others say. Alright, what you got? Oh, I need to eat. Oh, 1 second. Hello, Marlon. How you doing? Where? Where's my other thing? Oh, it's right in front of me. Let's see. What a day? Sounds like something crazy happened. Let's see. 1 second. I need to open something up because for some reason it's not showing the thing that it should be showing. Okay, there's that. And 2. There we go. All right. Now we can actually swim. Well, this is fine. You know, this is fine. And then we'll hop. Cool. Then we'll go down. I missed. Okay. Down, down, down. All right. Now we can start tearing down the rest of this. Let's see. It's on your t-shirt? What's on your t-shirt? Oh no, it's spilling over. Why? It shouldn't be spilling over. That's why I did this. That's why I built it the way. Oh, is it because I broke it? That's why. Not that. That. Come on. Come on. Stop. No. 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 We were nice and dry. Okay. I'm gonna go this way then. I built that wall purposely to not let water in, and that means I gotta work up from the wall out. Cuckoo. Actually, why? Interesting. Oh, there's gravel splattering everywhere. Cool. And the way that I can tell that my inventory's full is I usually fill it up like that, and then once I start seeing gravel at the bottom on my hotbar, then that means that the rest of my inventory is full, so that I can slow down and then go. I don't think we've ever had all of the gravel like picked up. So all the double chests that we do have, which is like maybe 5 or 6, that means that we have like 50,000 gravel, and that is like way too much gravel. Like I don't want to put that in a silo at the main house. We don't use gravel like that. Now that I got flying machines, gravel has well, you know what? No, most of this gravel is gonna go into the building because it's gonna be made out of concrete. Like a lot of this gravel is gonna get used. especially for the sand and stuff like that. So, yeah, we won't need it in silos. I'll probably just keep it over here. But for the overflow of gravel that we're gonna have, I'm either gonna need to take some of the resources that we got from Juan's mining. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some of that and bring it home, and then the empty chest that we have left over, then fill that up with gravel. Oh, I can. Well, actually, in order to use the, because I took a bunch of our gravel and turned it into glass already. How should I go about this? Should I take everything home and then take all the resources home and then get the sand and make concrete? Or actually, that's what I have to do because you can't turn gravel into glass. Okay. I will do that. Alright. Oh no. So glad I put water down here. And then I just swim back up. Cool. Alright. Inventory full. Just go take this back. And if the inventory filled up on just one row, we don't have nearly enough space over here for all this gravel. So what I might do, it's like my goal was to have 3 flying machines going. But what I might do is build some more double chests. Actually, I think we have some chests at the house. I'll just go get those chests at the house and just deploy them over here. Because we don't need more chests. Well, I guess eventually we'll need them. Because we're gonna need chests inside of the spire. Don't know where yet. The interior has not been designed. La, la, la. Eventually we'll straighten that. There we go. Nice. Go. Alright. Can I sleep? Or I could just bring it to the house. That's less work. And just, yeah, I'm gonna just bring it to the house. It's fairly quick to just boat back here. But it's like, how many times am I gonna have to do that? Nah. Let's get the chests. So we need to go to the wood stuff chest, and let's see. Is that 60,000? I don't think it's 60,000 in that last little piece. So oh, wait. No. I'm doing all my math wrong. Each chest is 3,000. The reason why I'm thinking of like each one is 10,000 is because the silos that we have are 10 double chests tall, and I ended up with 33,000. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 12,000, and then we're gonna add another 3. So that's 24,000 gravel. This poor chicken. La, la. Da, 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 da. Would it be faster if I ran that way? It's the more dangerous way, but I think it's shorter. It's the more dangerous way by a lot. But I could run the whole way. Oh, and then where am I gonna go after that? Okay, it's not the faster way. No, dolphins! Oh, that was a reflection. I thought they flew. I thought they flew out here and fell. Okay. All right. All right. Let's pick up the ones that are floating up. And then we shouldn't have very many more floating up. Because we're away from the water. So when they start flying in all directions, they shouldn't make it to the water. Couple more up here. And then we get to run the machines in just a little bit. Go over there and go. Alright. Oh. Okay. Come on. Gimme. There we go. Alright. Let's hop. Hey. Cut it out. And we both can't see. Ah! Let's try that again. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna have some spillage over there. So let's go ahead and just get let's get both of these rows out of the way. Let's go at that angle. Oh, let me do this. And then a foo. Take down these 2 rows. Take down these 2 rows. Oh, wow. Oh, this should be, yeah, we'll knock this out, like, fairly quickly. Yeah. How you, Oh, okay. Can I make it back? Nope. La, 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 da, da, da. Let's do 2 at a time. I was like, I saw some legs go flying. Break it on down, break it on down. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, gravel, fall to the ground, fall to the ground. We gotta get it all out. Gotta get it all out. Because the flying machines are gonna clear all the water, gonna clear all the water. Gotta get it out of here, gotta get it out of here so we can build the tower, build the tower. Hey Jay, welcome to the stream. Same, I saw legs. I know. See something go flying out of the corner of your eye, like, what was that? Alright. Next 2 rows. Gotta get the gravel out of here. Gotta get it out of here. How you doing, Jay? We have thousands of gravel to get rid of that I put here because we were using the gravel method to clear all this water, and I found a more fun way to do. A more technical way, but it's more fun. It's something that I've seen like professional YouTubers do, but I guess professional content streamers do, but I never really knew the Ritz. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Let's see. You alright? How about you? I'm doing good. We got ourselves a plan. We got 3 on the other side of the water, like above, right over there. We have 3 flying machines, and they're gonna like just squeegee the water 3 layers at a time, back and forth until we like run into obstacles. You love Minecraft is one of your favorite games. It is one of mine too. It might be my, well, it depends on my mood. It's like my default game is Minecraft, but then if I'm in the mood for like, I want to race, then it's like Trackmania. So yeah, it's very good. Okay, inventory full. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put up the rest of the redstone hardware. We don't really need it right now. At least for the next. I climbed all the way up and fell all the way down. Eli, welcome back to the stream. All right. We maybe another 8 trips, but if I put away this extra inventory, it'll be less. We shall see. And I'm gonna put it in that chest there, just so I don't mix it up with the other stuff that's like in this boat and the other thing. Just so I know exactly what I need to grab out. So let's go ahead. No, shift. There you go. Cool. So now we have another row of gravel to get. Is this completely full? Yes, it is. Start the next row. So now we can get 3 rows of gravel, and we can knock out the trips just a little bit faster. Da, 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 da. I don't even actually need these in there either. Like, let's just go crazy. All right. Let's see. Eating Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is delicious. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a long time. What's your go-to meal at Chick-fil-A? Mine is it depends. Like, I have a breakfast one and I have a like a lunch one. Well, I mostly have a breakfast one. But if I do go there, it's like the spicy chicken sandwich, and then actually no, that's it. Okay, I have to. For not breakfast, I go with the biggest chicken nuggets and the biggest chicken tenders and a sweet tea. The chicken sandwiches are okay, but I'd prefer to just eat the chicken. And I don't need dipping sauce. Like, the way that they season it, it's fine for me. So I don't need anything. I don't need any extra fanciness on it. Then for breakfast, I like the breakfast burrito, like either sausage or sausage or spicy chicken, and then the meal, and then sweet tea, of course, for the drink, and then what was it? The little protein thing. So just like little chicken patties, but 2 spicy ones to finish off the meal. Let's see. If I had my laptop or PC, I'd be finish the game, but I likely build cities because I like building. Yeah, yeah. I haven't beaten the game before, and I've been playing this game for over a decade. Um, it's something that I'd like to experience one day, but it's not a priority for me. I'm like, I got plans. I got stuff I want to build. It's like Elytra looks cool. I'm pretty sure once I get one, after like crashing into a couple. All right. After a couple, like crashing to a couple walls and stuff like that, and I get used to like actually flying, that would be cool. But until then, we got ice boats. So once we build, once we build the road, then we can get around as fast as we need to. But yeah, this is an idea I had a long time ago to build a giant spire in the middle of the ocean. And once this is done, I have other builds in mind, but I haven't like fleshed out the idea. Like I'm thinking jungle house. I've seen someone do like a jungle village where they had like a bunch of structures like tied together with bridges and stuff like that. And I think that might be too complex for me. It's a cool idea just by looking at theirs, but as far as like executing it, that I don't, it's not locked in. Like I don't have like a pure idea. But I don't need a next idea for like probably the next year. So I'm not thinking hard about it. For this build, I have a bunch of different plans. Ooh. Excuse me, don't bother me. I'm just trying to get up. Cool. Yep. Let's see. Excuse you. Let's see. Can you build a stadium or a house with like a secret gaming room door or something like that? Stadium sounds cool. Actually, for some reason, when you said stadium, it jogged my memory on the idea that I had, and I couldn't figure out how to execute it. And then I saw like a modern version of it that looks really, really appealing. A roller coaster is an idea that I have. It's like I would basically build the one in the video and then I would come up with a brand new one. Let's see. Support when you get the chance. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. What the? Let's see. Yeah, do a roller coaster that might take a while. Yeah. The one that I saw, of course, like a tutorial video is like the flawless execution of a build that has already been planned and stuff like that. So like the prototype part or like the intro, like basically I would build two roller coasters. I would build the one from the video and put a sign saying this is the one from the video from this person, and then I would build I would come up with one of my own ideas after like looking up other roller coasters, and I'd like hodgepodge my own idea together. Where are we gonna put it? I have no idea. No idea. I kind of want it close, but I kind of don't want all these giant like complex builds really close together because then it'll bog down the world. So, but then I also want to be able to get to it quickly, so I don't want it like miles away. So I Yeah, a roller coaster is probably the next build before I do something like a tree house or like a tree village. But we have a bunch of like unfinished builds that we need to work on. So we have the zombie, the swamp zombie. That's like his legs are just standing in the swamp. So probably after the spire, or whenever I want to take a break from the spire, I'll work on that. The gold farm is very productive, but it's only half built. It's supposed to have 12. Can you see it from here? It's supposed to have 12. You might be able to, but nah. Out of render distance. It's supposed to have 12 nether portals, but it only has 6. So that is technically not finished. Let's see. Big Zion. Yeah! It's the design comes from the like there's four posters that that Mojang sold, and they sold on their website, and it is a like a creeper made out of like regular plains blocks, so like grass, stone, and stuff like that, dirt. And then I think the zombie is made out of like swamp materials. Then they have a skeleton, which is I think made out of like the snow biome materials. And then they have a piglin. Back when they were called piglin instead of pigmen. They were back when they were called pigmen instead of piglins. And it was made out of nether materials. So I don't have anywhere safe to build stuff in the nether. So before we build that one, we would have to like find a area, like a big enough area, and then spawn proof it. So that one's gonna need a lot more prep than the other ones. Because we could put the skeleton near the ice castle. Oh. But yeah, those might be the things that it might be finish the mob builds, and then roller coaster, and then jungle. I also have some ideas in my my little idea projects, but a lot of them are iterations on the same thing that we've already built. So like the ice castle, then a sand castle, then a wooden castle, then a stone castle. So those aren't as interesting ideas for me to start right now. Oh yeah, freeing up that extra spot. Oh man, absolutely, yeah, all day. We got so many more blocks dug out. We might be able to do this in like what, 2 more? 2, 3, no, 4. I want to start from this side. Oh, I've been jumping and stomping too much. Let's see. Keep on it. Let's see. Oh, I want to build an entire working mine shaft, and after I did that, I had an idea to build a train station, but it was too hard. You quit halfway through. Interesting. Like, what all did your train station have in it? And like, what was the hard part that discouraged you from finishing it? I'm kind of curious. Ooh. Hello, Tiny. How you doing? What am I working on today? So we have a lot of ocean that we need to get rid of because we're building a tower right in here, and we were using gravel to replace all of this ocean. Yeah. So all of this ocean right here gotta go. But we were using the gravel method because I didn't want to use sponges because they make me motion. They make me dizzy. And every video that I found, I was like, maybe it's user error. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. And then every video was like, you make a row, and then you make another row, and then you go poof and grab it, and poof and grab it, and poof and grab it. And I was like, I can't finish watching this video. I'm getting dizzy. So let's see. Yeah, so it's a giant tower, and we're using flying machines to squeegee the water away. But I got to get rid of this first because the third machine is going to crash into this. So we got a little bit more gravel scooping to do. And then once this is gone, then we can mostly fly the machines back and forth until we start running into like stone. And then what I might do is just mine down the sections of stone 3 levels at a time and then fly the machines back and forth. Let's see. So Tony Womi. Welcome to the tree. Derek, are you a speed runner? No, not at all. If anything, I'm a slow runner. But welcome into the stream. Let's see. Bedrock. This is the Bedrock edition. Let's see. So making the tunnel took a long while. Yes, they take a very long time. I think our tunnel, our very simple non-decorated tunnel took 3 months. But we were going like 5,000 blocks away. Took so long. But he wanted to make the tunnel pass underwater and use glass to see above. Plus you're deciding to make every detail. Yeah. So we made glass tunnels too, but it was just a box. No decorations at all. That might be a way to do it. So did you map everything out first and then try to do the detail, or did you like build it detailed from the get-go? Let's see. Get on it, and if you get tired of it for a little while, then cheat building. Yeah. So that's literally what it's a video I came across, or someone mentioned it in a video. I think Green from Hermitcraft talking about mega builds. Yeah, so that's basically exactly what we were doing over here. So let's see. Think. It's like I want to jump down, but that's probably a terrible idea. So one reason why I went back to the ocean instead of like digging around in the deep dark is because I was doing the exact same thing that basically they said not to do. And I was going detailed at first instead of like mapping everything out and then iterating. So this is the tower, the color scheme of the tower that we're building. From my sketch, it goes up 3 floors, and then it kind of like indents in, and then it works its way up to about 380 blocks tall. And hey Void, welcome back. How you doing? And getting this down was really cool. I really loved the way everything looked. I liked how the floors were mapping out, but then as I was building it, I realized that it was crooked. So I was like, oh, okay, well let me recount everything and make sure everything's straight and all that kind of stuff. and then I started building it some more, and then I ran into another issue, and I'm like, okay, well now I gotta fix this, I gotta fix that, and then I was doing something else, and I ran into another issue, and then I was like, I'm starting to get a little burnt out from it because it like it was like decision fatigue because I kept running into issues and I kept having to like change it, and then I'd make all these like modifications to the design as I'm going, and then I'd run into another issue, and then like every issue that I would run into would like what do you call it? Would like domino down. And I was like, okay, well now I gotta change this and I gotta change that and I gotta change that. So basically what the method is for large builds is to map out the whole thing, build a skeleton version of the whole thing, and then then on top of that skeleton, put a base coating and block everything out, and then go to each part and detail it and modify as you go once the entire structure is already mapped out. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing now. I found out that I'm not supposed to inset these sides. I'm supposed to inset the corner only, and this is supposed to be a flat wall going straight up. So basically I have to tear down the 4th floor and move it back into the right spot, and that's just another decision I gotta make, another thing I gotta change, and it's just at a certain point, if I keep doing it this way, I will not want to finish the building. So yeah, it's yeah, I would say map out your entire design, and then block it out, and then add the details. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, Jay. Let's see. How long did this take you? Oh, this has been we've been let's see. Up until this year, we've been streaming once a week. And we're about 1.5 years into this. But like a year was only like one stream a week. So we built like this tunnel. We started working on the waterfall. We got down to where the stone is, where all this deep slate is where all the stone was. So we got rid of all the water here, and we mapped out the octagon. We put in all the walls. We put in that patch of gravel right here. We did all of that in a year, and then digging all this out and stuff like that, I did in about 3 months on my own. Well, not like 90% on my own. Actually, no, more like 80. Juan is a workhorse. Whenever he wants to dig something out, he like destroys it. But yeah. So yeah, I would say 3 months, all of this was mined out. But the top part of this over here and mapping out where everything actually is, it took about a year, 1 day a week. Let's see. What cheater pack is this? This is the Prisma 1.3 RTX shader pack. This is my 3rd RTX pack for Bedrock, and yeah, it's been discontinued. So once they remove this feature from the game, then I'll go to their vibrant visuals version. But I don't like it. I don't like the reflections in that one as much. So I'm sticking with this one until Mojang makes me switch. Hey Void, you got the little hydration times. Why is the hydration time not kicking in? We probably should have done like 3 hydration times by now. Let's see. Oh, this is the stuff that Ray was. Oh, I need to fix Ray's tool. Don't look at that, Ray. Your sword's not bust. Oh, that's your sword? Ray's killing a lot of monsters. Let's see. Oh no, it did do hydration time. Okay. So yeah, boy, thanks for doing the emotes. seen that one in a while. Let's see. Let's see. Jesus, again. Okay, that's a good. Hello, Pizza Man. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Your build is definitely better than the ones I had. Thank you. A lot of iteration. We've built two big buildings before. We've built a lot of tunnels before. And I would say practice, which we've had a lot of. I went to school for design, so I just have an inclination to like just keep making things. So even though, like, I think the house is on version 3. That tunnel that I have right there is also version 3. Let's see. This is the first time we've done a waterfall. We've been digging out the water like this before with the gravel. So I'm doing flying machines for the first time. Am I not gonna be able to get up here? Oh. Okay, I have to go one above the white white wool. Yeah, and I've had a lot of help. Like, this is not solo at all. There we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Am I good? Awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, so just a look. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and empty out my inventory. I could have done. I should have looked at my inventory while I was next to the thing, but yeah. Go ahead and empty out our inventory so we can take another big chunk of this out. Can I hop up here? Yes. Yes, I don't have to swim up as much. I miss the days when I only had to swim up like 4 levels. Now it's like 20 levels. But yeah, this is my ruler to make sure everything's lined up right. And it's still like, I'm still not confident with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and focus on getting rid of all the water. And once all the water is squeegeed out, then I will be able to see. Well, actually, the water needs to be squeegeed out, and then we need to mine a bunch. See, like way over there in the distance, you can see the machines. Like, you can see the little slime blocks. Yeah, so we got one machine there, one machine there, one machine there, and then hopefully I can get this gravel done fairly soon. Like this little patch of gravel right here, and then we're gonna send all 3 machines over, and then we gotta rebuild them and flip them around, and then send them back, and then basically we'll just do that back and forth. You can just get lower and lower, and then whenever we run into like a mound or something like that, I'll mine it down, and then we'll just keep going until it's flat. Let's see. Is that a tower in the distance? Yes. This is Iron Farm 1.0. I basically had this iron farm that I got from a tutorial that like dropped down like 20 blocks or something like that, and then I put it above a village. That right there is a gold farm that's like 6 nether portals, and I think it's supposed to be 12, so it's only half built. But yeah, that's one of my first big builds. I built this one solo. Like, I built this one before I started streaming it back in like 2015 or something like that. We have a new one that's over in the swamp, and that's in front of the zombie legs. And then we have a giant creeper over there. But yeah, we got quite a bit of big stuff in this world. Gravel, put it away. Da da da, da da da. And we are done with. Oh, the fish took up some spots. And the boons. Wait, why do I have an arrow? We don't need arrows. We have a skeleton farm and we have a mob farm. And we have like a double chest full of them. Alright, cool. Inventory clear. It's like I don't know what's the fastest way to go around. I got rid of the dirt above the waterfall, so I can't run across it anymore. So I just swim. Ah, sploosh. Let's see. Let's see. You're really very talented. Maybe you should become an engineer. You can make your own company in the future. There was a point when I was looking at like, it's like, do I want to be an engineer? I think engineering is a little too technical for me. I do like making things, but it's mostly like designing things. But yeah, that's one reason why like as soon as I started playing this game and I immediately got hooked. Cause I do like building stuff. Like finding out how things work, like finding out how I could get certain things to work in the way I want it to work. It has its points. Yeah. Like the redstone machines. That's been my like latest like endeavor, and I really like them. It took me a long time to like get the hang of it, and then it took me even longer to try to figure out how to get it to get rid of the water, and I couldn't figure it out like in a quick amount of time. So I looked at my my go-to guy, Silent Whisperer, because he does a lot of Bedrock content, and he found a tutorial from another dude who has like a water remover, and basically did a video on how to build it and stuff like that. And that's the models that we're using. And because I tinkered with it on my own trying to figure it out, and then did the tutorial, I was like, okay, I know how this works. And it took me a couple times of like building it, like sending it across the ocean a couple times, to where I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I need to do and at what time. I may not follow the steps properly. I may forget, oh, you need to have obsidian on the other side, or else it'll just crash through your wall and crash into the island. And I'm like, oh no. But I don't realize it until it's like halfway across the ocean. And I was like, oh, I forgot obsidian. And then you gotta like dive in the water and beat the machine across the ocean, and then try to figure out where you're supposed to put the obsidian block. And then by the time you're like, okay, I need to put it here, it bulldozes through your wall and sends half your pieces of the wall into the island and crashes into an island. And you're like, all right, now it's time to rebuild this machine. It's time to rebuild the wall and peel this glass off of the island. But hey Fritz, welcome back. How you doing? Good. All right, pick him up. How much more we got? Quite a bit, but we can do that like twice. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna build from here so the water doesn't pour in. Let's see. You live tomorrow? You had a long day? Okay, yeah. Live tomorrow, same time. Yeah, get yourself some rest. It's like Felicity, how you doing? Welcome in. Just joined up here. I am having a great day. We got ourselves a plan going and making progress on this giant. I wish this wouldn't flicker as much. It wasn't flickering as much earlier. Before we used to use the oh, I don't have torches on me anymore. I put the torches away. We used to use the torch method, but oh, I need to heal my shovel. I don't want to risk it. Even though it's only a diamond shovel and it's not netherite like I used to have before I drowned, stole it. Yeah, I don't want to risk breaking it. So let's run to the bridge, just grab ourselves a nap, and then go repair this real quick. And then we have a very go up, thank you. We have a oh, there we go. We have a fairly empty inventory, so we can bring some of those torches, some of those bows back from the mob farm. Hopefully, I don't take long enough to get to this bridge that mobs spawn on it. Okay, cool. Let's see. I am getting on my game. All right. Enjoy your game. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! That was a nightmare. What happened? Well, let's see. This is mob drops, so we'll keep this. I need to put the gravel away. Actually, double click. There we go. Oh, you can still stay? All right. Drink. All right. Let's head over to the mob farm. So, this is... I'm going to take that down. But yeah, this is the warehouse. It is huge. And then this is Chunkland, where Kiki, Juan, and Signature have built little builds. And then behind all of that is the village. Let's go ahead and take a bird's eye view real quick. Getting out of Minecraft? Nice. Ha! There we go. So yeah. Got our melon farm. Got our 3 rows of bamboo farm. Got our chunk land. Everything inside is 16 by 16. It is not chunk aligned, but we got a bunch of builds. On top of this the snowman body is a happy ghast. Kiki's happy ghast named Poof. There is Nimbus. Signature's happy ghast. We got the village back there, iron farm, gold farm, hashtag spooky, and various chunk builds. This is a pickle farm that doesn't work anymore. And yeah, then we got a gigantic inventory right outside. And then this is the inventory. It is a little bit, it's a little bit overkill, but we can put every block in here. And it is hydration time. Let's see. I used to, but all right. See you, Jay. But yeah, it is hydration time. Everybody grab yourself a drink. Let's see. Let me go ahead and throw this helmet into the smelter. Blap. Is the smelter jammed up? Kind of. And usually this one gets jammed up by a lot. Yeah, let's resend this stuff so it can get more spread out. There we go. Da 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 da. Let's see. Hello, Fritz. Yeah, all right. All right. Over to the mob farm. Why is there a bee all the way over here? Why are there two bees? Two bees or not two bees? I need a flower. Why is this in my other... How long has this been here? Despawn. How long have these bees been roaming out here? Gonna walk around and like all these growing things everywhere because they fertilizing everything. That's it. You said that I accident? No problem. I typo all the time. Let's see. I gotta bring those bees back to Kiki's cherry chunk. So the issue that I was having with the bees is twofold. One, the fire, what do you call it? The campfires that you put under them, I don't think they work if you put them too far away. What is it fixing? It's fixing this fish. It needs to fix the shovel. There we go. All right. We got that many bows, and then we'll start taking the goodies that we're going to take back to the house once the shovel gets fixed. So yeah, so Kiki had set up, she put campfires covered by moss in the ground under the beehives. So what I did is, and then she had 3 that were like that, and then she had 1 that was a man-made, like a, what is it, beehive and then a nest. So there was 3 bee nests, and then Kiki created 1 beehive, and the beehive, she placed it directly above the campfire, and then she put cherry door trapdoors around it, and it was a nice little display. Every time I got honey out of the bee hive, no bees would like jump out and chase me. But whenever I grabbed bees out of the bee nest, bees chased me. So whenever I did that, if I was hungry and I didn't eat like most of the time, uh, I actually I would start getting chased by I would start getting chased by bees and I would get stung. I didn't know, even though I know that that happens in real life, that every time a bee stings you, it dies afterwards because it loses its stinger, um, and whatever's attached and everything that's attached to the stinger. Um, but I didn't know that that fact was in this in Minecraft too. Um, cool. We are halfway through the shovel, and we got a helmet that I want to grab, and then we got a full uh stack of that. Got a full stack of that. I'll put that in our system. Let's move that over. Let's see. Let's crush some bones. Nope. See you there. Let's throw away some arrows, and we'll leave that there. Yeah. So you get on Minecraft? Nice, nice. Um, is the sun about to set? Kind of. Let's see. We don't need this. And then I will crush. Well, I'll make this, and then I'll crush that, make that, and then put this away. Cool. And then we're like a couple XP orbs away. So, yeah, so because I kept getting stung, I didn't know that that was killing off the bees that we had, or at least lowering the bee population. Can you get some tips for sleeping? In Minecraft, you can sleep during thunderstorms and when the sun sets. um what was it? Yeah, so I would I was breeding more bees because I saw the rate in which we were getting honey, and it was slow, like crazy slow. Um, so I was breeding some of the bees, and then what I didn't notice is that every time I grabbed bees from the other hives, even though there was a campfire under it, it wasn't calming the bees down. So every time I grabbed the bees, I ran off, which made them leave like their home area. And I think that's why we have bees over here now. Just kind of roaming around because I kept grabbing bees and then running over here and grabbing honey and then running over here. I didn't know how many bees we ended up losing or how many ended up wandering off, but I breeded so many. Especially once I found out that every time I got stung, I basically got rid of one. Let's see. You gotta respawn. Yeah. When's the last time that happened for me? I'm thinking when I fell off of the wall over there. It's been a while. I haven't fought I haven't picked fights with drowns in a while. But let's see. Okay, so we got all the armor. We need to crush the bones. We need to crush that too. Press that, turn that into that. Then that. Throw the wool in there too. Then throw the string in there. And then we'll put that in the inventory, that in the inventory, that in the inventory. We throw away these arrows. And then melt the rest of this stuff in the ingots. And we are good to go. Tools healed. Got some what do you call it? Not drops, because we didn't fight the mobs. Resources. We got some resources from the farm that we'll put in our inventory. Let's see. It is hydration time. So yeah, so when I was first using the farm, like I basically like lowered the population, which made the honey get produced much slower. Even though I was breeding them, every bee that I breeded, I either got to sting me and it would pass away, or I would like run off and have it like leave the main hub. So then basically what I ended up doing is I ended up transforming all of the nests into the same setup that Kiki had for the hive. For the hive. And then I added 4 more hives. And I think it works out now. Basically, you can pick up as much honey as you want, and you won't get chased by bees. And there's way more. Like, I increased the bee population by a lot, so the honey gets produced way faster. And then, unlike this melon farm, once the bees produce all the honey, it just stays as full. It doesn't just keep oozing honey all over the place. So we don't really have like crazy consequences from that one. From that, like, I basically turned that little chunk into a farm, but like a natural farm, like how it would how you would manually harvest it. Not gonna lie, I did try to make it into like I tried to make like the corner of it into like a. Oh, we got way too much gunpowder in here. And then spider eyes will go in here. Yeah. Cool. All right. Inventory empty. Tools are fixed. Back to the farm. Back to the farm. No, back to the build. Oh, let's go to the farm just to see, just to show off what I did. Okay. Hello, bird. It's nice to walk in the door and a bird's like, "Oh, you're back!" And then I just walk right past him. So before, this campfire was underground, and the smoke was hitting it, but hello, I don't know why he's in love mode, but okay. I don't have any flowers on me at all. I don't know. Maybe it's mating season or something. But yeah, I noticed that this one is the one that Kiki the first hive that Kiki had originally set up, and I noticed that the smoke was coming out of the top. For all the other ones, the smoke was like hitting the bottom, but it wouldn't go through the hive. So I moved the fire from down here and I moved it up directly under it, and then covered it with the trap doors so it doesn't so the bees don't fly into it. I did turn around and there was a bee on fire, so I don't know how that happened. Like maybe it touched the lava, which we need to get rid of, but it was like on fire, and I was like, oh no, I need a bucket of water, and then it like extinguished itself. So I think it's still okay. But yeah, so Kiki has set up these original 4, right? No, it's 3. 3 nests, and then 1 hive, and then I converted all the nests into Kiki's like hive setup. So now, with every nest, there's smoke coming out of the top, except for this one because there's a branch above it, and I didn't feel like messing around with it and making the bees more angry. But now, every single hive or nest, when you grab honey from it, the bees don't pop out and chase you down, or pop out and sting you and pass. Then I added these 4 over here because I'm greedy like that. I need a lot more honey because of the flying machines. Originally, I like dug out this section over here and tried to make like a farm thing with like a switch in between it. So whenever you flip the switch, I was hoping that the bees wouldn't get mad at me because I didn't directly touch the hive. But they weren't making honey fast enough for me to test it out. So by the time I figured out to do this, I basically already I gave up on that. And one thing that I found out is like these were on the ground and they didn't have any of the honey sticking out, but they were just sitting there and I didn't see any bees flying out or going into them. So I was like, are they empty? In Java, you can like pull up the stats menu and hover over it to see like if there's any bees in there, or actually you can see the honey level. I don't know if you can actually see how many bees are in there in Java with that little information menu, but I was like, I don't know if there's any bees in here, so I'm gonna take a chance and I'm gonna break it so I can lift it up in the air and put it on top of a campfire. And I broke it and 6 bees popped out, and I was like, and then I found out that all 4 had 5 or 6 bees in them. So it took me a while to like break down all 4 and not lose any bees, and then replace all of them. But it's all upgraded now, and it makes honey on a decent amount of time, and now I can build more flying machines. It was just nighttime. Okay. I don't know why the water was all dark and weird. And I have a potato. Did I get that from the mob farm, or did I just happen to roll over a potato a second ago? But hello Falcon, welcome back. Okay. We got to get rid of this gravel. We got mostly empty inventory. Oh! Yeah. Running and a running and a running and a running. Ooh. Try not to break my ankles. There we go. All right, so we got this last little sliver of gravel to get rid of, and then I'm ignoring that. Cool. And then we can send the flying machines across. Better not. But oh, hello, Itzal. How you doing? Welcome in, peeps. We are making progress. There's just so much gravel I put down. Oh, why is it flying that way? Don't. I don't want to have to keep going out here and fight and drown. They're actually calm for once. Probably because I was gone for a bit and they despawned. I don't like the flickering. There you go. Yes. Cool. 2 more rows down. Oh, let me pop these up and then fill this up like that so I know when we're getting close to a full inventory. Scrape the gravel down. Gotta get around this mound so we can send the flying machines. Go. All right. Cool. So I think I'm gonna work from this side now because it's going to be a bit more difficult the other way. Almost. It's like cutting hair. Got 4 more stacks. 3 stacks. 1 and a. Booyah. Alright. Is there any floating up to the top? Doesn't look like it. That's good. Pick up all the stragglers. Alright, let's try it from here just to see. I know this edge is going to be jagged. I was just curious how jagged now. Maybe I do all the jagged parts and then work on the rest from up there. Okay. All right. Got these extra. Got a bone and a fish. No. And no. You're blocking 120 gravel. Cool. All right. Yeah, let's get the jaggeds out of the way. Hopefully I don't get attacked from behind me. They were doing that earlier. Oh, is this it? Okay. Let's go. We're almost Cool. All right, pick all that up. Is the light shining through? It is. The sun's shining right through the water. Interesting. It feels like I'm underwater because of the lighting, but let's see. Why are you playing on 30? It's 60. I get motion sick if it gets higher than that. I tried 75 and I was just like, nah. And it was like I was thinking about putting the game in what is it? 1440, but I don't know what that would do to the capture. I think I tried it before and things didn't display properly. But hello, Frap, how you doing? Yeah, Kiki plays at 90. It looks like somebody has a straw on the screen and they're like and I'm just like, how do y'all play like that? It looks like you're traveling through time. Let's see. Name is short Frappuccino. I thought of Frappuccino, but I wasn't sure. Frappuccinos are delicious. Especially the blended kind. It's good for PvP. Yeah, I noticed that on a lot of on some videos that are like PvP. They have that like traveling through time look. But yeah, it's way like. At the beginning, it's way too distracting for me because it looks so odd. And then within like a couple minutes, then I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna barf. And it's like, this is fine when I'm like this far away from stuff. But when I'm this close to things, it's like the whole screen is just one block. So that's one thing that I want to like get rid of. And I think because the capture card that I have is only a 1080p capture card. So I want to see if like updating my resolution helps. But then I don't want to push the computer too much. So I'm trying to figure it out. It's like I try to only test one thing at a time. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm testing. And so far, all of my tests have been full inventory. All of my tests have worked out. So now it's like, all right, now let's get some time in these settings, and then we can upgrade in a little bit. Let's see. I'll go with this. Oh, I got up here. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to get used to. Okay. Try 68. There was one set I feel like 60 is a little too low. I think I had 70 or 75 at one point. I may like try 70. Or the resolution thing. One of the two. Let's see. No, why in the boat? No, get. But do you play PvP? Do you play a lot of PvP? Let's see. Almost full. Boop, now full. Let's see. It is hydration time. Everybody, grab yourself a drink. Bless you, Ray Ray. Yes, indeed. Nice, nice. So, what is the goal for PvP? Is it just one-off battles, or is there like a ranking system, kind of like Rocket League or something like that, or like I haven't played it, and I don't know, like, is there something like that? Let's see. Bully your younger brother. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. There's a tier list, but there's a lot going on with it. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Do you do any parkour? I 100% cannot do parkour. It's like, you want to mess up the rest of your day? Swing the camera around and hop on different levels of blocks. And I'm like, okay. 3 minutes, and I'm like, right, I can't be on the computer for the next 12 hours. He's like a parkour. Yeah, I think we had played it a couple times. There's like some maps that you can get. Was it Grid Runners or something like that? Was one, I think. Oh my god, we're done! Wait, now we're done. Alright, let's pick up all of the gravel, and then we get to turn on our machines! Hope I didn't build them wrong! But let's go! Swim around the void. Dolphins, help me get across! Let's see. I played the Spiral and said no to parkour. What is the Spiral? I can see all 3 machines from here. It's like, I'm gonna trust that I set up the obsidian properly on the other side. If I didn't, it is a long way to the island. Yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the spiral outside. I don't have a bucket. I don't have any of my build. I need to switch modes. Okay. Alright, let's go back and properly switch modes. Okay, up, up. Oh, now you're gonna help me, Dolphin. Okay. Oh, I'm hungry. Let's see. Okay. Go. Go. And here we go. Thank you, Dolphin. Alright, put the rest of the gravel up. Bop, 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 bop. Then go to here. Oh, and actually, no, I'll put it in here. Here. And grab everything that was in my inventory before, including the empty bucket I need. All right. Now we can run our machines. This is gonna be an experiment. I've only run one at a time before. Let's see. All right, let's just go. It's working. We got two working. Oh! Oh, God! Get up here. We got all three working! Let's go! Let's see. Can I do this without messing it up? Eh? There we go. Is that a water cleaning machine? Yes, it is. I got the design from Silent Whisperer, and yes, the video that he made was like one that's like 20 blocks tall and like 20 blocks wide, and I don't have enough resources to get that to work. So I made ones that are 4 blocks tall and 8 blocks wide, and I made 3 of them. But let's see. Hopefully the obsidian's in the right place, or else I'm gonna watch it crash through the wall. Ooh, please be correct. Please be in the right spot. Ah! Machine 1 is stopped in place. Yes! Let's see. Machine 2 is oh, machine 2 crashed into something. And machine 3 crashed into something too. Okay. Dang. Let's see. Isn't the 4-block sponge method better or more efficient? So, I can't do the sponges because it requires you to like move, like put the sponge here, take it down, put the sponge here, take it down, climb, climb, climb. It is basically like trying to parkour and first person shoot all at the same time, and all of that gives me motion sickness. Let's see. Why didn't it pull the other one across? Anyway, they all made it. So now I need to build. Basically, I need to flip them. I need to flip all 3 over here. And I just do all 3, and then we'll wipe down the other rows. But yeah, it's probably more efficient. Most likely more efficient. I can't do it. All right. Yeah, disconnected right here. But at least this is all lined up. Yeah, we cleaned out a ocean monument over there. Like maybe 2,000 blocks that way. And we used sponges there. And we built a sand grid with 5x5 cavities. And then yeah, we just went our way down. Just like put a slime block on one side, slime block on the other side, slime block on the other side, slime block on the other side. and then we went and like scraped them off both sides of the walls on the way up. I tried that when we first started working on it over here, and I just couldn't do it. So we were doing gravel, which is the method that I just cleaned up, and then we would need so much gravel to clean out this much water, to where I was like, you know what, I want to build flying machines. And one because it's something cool to learn. I've seen so many other content creators make them. And this is ice pick, right? Yes. So it's just something that I've always wanted to learn. But then too, it works better than the gravel. It's quicker. The hardest part is getting the resources to build the machine. And then like learning how they actually work. And then, then building it apparently. Get up. It got rid of the water block, so I can't climb up. There we go. There we go. That one's down, and I need to just get up there to tear that down, which is 1, 2, 1, 2. I can't reach those. And then yo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Da 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 da. Okay. Let's see. Are you on console or computer? I'm on PC. Let's see. Let's hop down here, grab the stuff that's on dry land. Then swim up and grab the stuff off the next level. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Mudwig. Let's see. What's the flying machines for? Yeah, we're clearing out water for the all this water that we have right here. Normally you would build like a gigantic one that's like what, 10 units across by like 8 units down, and just completely obliterate the ocean. But I don't have enough resources to build one that big. So I'm building little ones. Let's see. Let's see. Why not play Java then? I started in Bedrock, and then I just stayed. Yeah, it's just the comfortable platform for me. Like my streamer friends that also play in this world with me, they all have their own world, and they all have Java worlds. So if this world was Java, they'd also be like, ah, yes. But I like Bedrock. Let's see. How many days played do you have on this? I think we hit, like, the last time I checked, it was like 3011. But yeah, we've been in this world quite some time. 3,000? Yeah. we don't have the progress of like a professional Minecrafter that has played 3,000 hours, but we got 3,000 days in here. Nice. Yeah. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna pillar up real quick just to give you an overview of what what I'm tackling right now. Let's see. Losing High Day Worlds. Yeah. So this build started off as like a really, really slow and steady project. And then for the last 3 months, I've kicked it into overdrive. So basically, we got a giant octagon. And here is the border of the spire that we're building. So it goes from here to here to here to here. And it's going to be a giant tower that starts from bedrock and like tapers his way all to build height. So we got to get rid of all this water, and then we got to mine out about 2 million blocks. Yeah. And then yeah, it's gonna be a big red glass and white concrete tower. I have a little piece of it that I was building, but because we had some measurement issues, I kept running into issues. So I decided to go ahead. Like, one thing that one of the other people who play in this world, Kiki, said is why not start from a clean slate? And I thought about it, and I was like, how could I do that? Because I've already like there's certain parts of it that I want to keep. Like, there's some underwater caves that I want to keep and have those like connect to the build. And then I was like, how can I kind of start over, like, from scratch? And the closest way that I can do that is I actually might have the material to build 4 flying machines. Let's see. Let me go ahead and run over here so you can see some of the color scheme. Yeah, so down there in the corner, right there, is the design that we had started. This is a water cave, and I kind of wanted this to like touch the building. So basically every 3 floors it's gonna get smaller and smaller and smaller and work its way all the way up to the top. And that's the beginning of the design. So we have a waterfall that goes down about 100 blocks, and then from bedrock we worked our way up. I kept running into like alignment issues, so I decided to stop and kind of like reset the whole, like, just get rid of this first and then work on the tower. So that's what we're doing. And then also I thought flying machines would be fun. And yeah, running 3 of them at the same time. They all 3 crashed. And I don't know exactly why. Like, I don't know why this one didn't keep going. Like, it was almost there. Like, something stopped this from going all the way to there, and then that would have pulled this one all the way up. So I'm not sure what stopped that. And then ooh, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Over here, over here, over here, over. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Do you mind by hand? Yes. We have a beacon, so it goes faster. Gotta go. So if you guess how many days I've played survival, to the nearest 1,000, I'll drop. Ooh. 5,000. Another ring sound for messages. Yeah, I need it because I zone out and then I look at chat and people are like, "Hello," and I'm like, "Oh no, they said that 30 minutes ago." So, wrong. Ah. But yeah, I'm curious. Like, how old is your world? I know I've seen someone on social media. They had a 10,000 hour world, and that's like, I was like, what? But yeah, they're a really like detailed builder, and I was like, yeah, it gave me like motivation to like keep going and do more complex things. So let's see, it's over 9,000. Ah, that's awesome. Let's see. Do you have like pictures of it on social media or something, or is it like just a personal project? More like 9,500. Nay. Let's see. Uh-oh. Let's see. You have a channel, but you don't post much on it though. Okay. Cool. Yeah, even though we've been streaming this world for a while, I don't have like pictures of the actual builds. That's one thing that I want to start doing. And it's not really about the world. Okay. Yeah. It's got pretty popular, honestly. Okay. Let's see. Oh, your world started as a single player, then turned into a realm. Ah. Okay. Yeah. I debate about turning this into a realm. But because I played on it for like 2 years solo, I have reservations about it. um so there's like 4 kingdoms. Oh wow. How big is the file? I think Kiki her she said her world is about 2 gigs, and I think this one is about to reach a gig. It's half a gig. Okay. It's 4 a.m. All right, Frap. I'll see you next time. Let's see. With TNT minecarts or anchors. What was it? Oh, it's on bedrock. Oh, okay. Bye, Frap. Okay. Nice. 4 kingdoms. Yeah. And 9,000 hours. That's. Ooh. Is everything kind of located all in the same place? Oh, Minecraft Days. Yes. That's right. I would have to open up the Xbox app to see like how many days I've played. Yeah, are the 4 kingdoms kind of located centrally? I'm kind of curious, like why your world is only like 500, because if that's the case, then it explains why mine is so big, is because everything's spread out so far. Let's see. I have like a year of playtime or some of them. Okay. They're max 500 blocks apart. Most of them are close. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah, it's actually. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run to the house real quick because it'll kind of it'll kind of like cement why this world is so big. They're huge. Okay, most of them are in progress. Okay. Yeah. Dollface, can you help me get to the map room quicker? Let's see. There we go. Coo. Yeah, I have a map room upstairs, and what I would like is for if anybody that goes on an adventure, like on the out, like to somewhere that we haven't been before, especially when there's like a new game drop or something like that, then I like to have it mapped out. So this is our map world. This is a map of our world. Oh, you'd like to see a tour of our world? Oh, okay. I need to make one. I need to make a video for it. Ooh. But yeah, so it's let me go ahead and put the cursor back. So the main base is here, and then the ice castle is 5,000 blocks away over here, which is like the first build we did. And I was like, why did I build it over here? Then once we finished building that, we went the opposite direction and built a guardian farm over here. And then okay. Looks good. You gotta go. All right. See you in the next time. Yeah, and then we were planning on putting the spire right here, but I didn't want to build stuff that far away anymore. Have a good night, you too. Catch you next time. So I decided to put it here, which is much closer. Let's see. Each of these maps have a name, but in this texture pack, I can't see them. So, whenever the mountains came out, we ended up, and also the cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms, we ventured over here. For the first mountain, we ventured here, and as you can see, like part of the mountain is sand, and yeah, like sand goes up like the side of the mountain, which is odd but also cool. And then I froze to death on the back of the mountain. This area right here is called Chunky Soup because the world is the old world generation where they would like there'd be like a wall where you didn't explore before, and then when they changed the terrain, it doesn't blend anymore, which is kind of weird because it's like I went over here before. And this section right here has old generation, but then this section right here has new generation. So like the cherry blossoms are here and the mountain is here, and the mountain is smoothed into the desert, but then this ocean isn't smoothed into Badlands. So that's kind of odd. Also, I think this is a bigger mountain, and we ventured over here when during the mountains thing too. Let's see. Kiki and Signature got lost in the nether, and there's a nether portal over here somewhere. And then I think Kiki went up here for Badlands. Me and Juan went to go rescue them this way. And then they went that way home, and we went that way home. Let's see. All the this little dark streak through the ocean is when I went looking for ocean monument, the heart of the sea. Let's see. It is Hajjajatu. Yeah, and I found 0. This whole ocean's just barren. So then I basically gave up and then went down to this ocean. And this is fresh ocean. It's lively. And that's where I found all the sea, all the hearts of the sea that we have in the Spire area. Then all these full oceans are back in the day, like back in 2015, 2016, whenever they added maps to the game. And I was like, I think I'm on an island. Let's go explore the ocean. And then I just found like, I never found the shape of the island because it wasn't an island. But yeah, I explored this ocean, explored some of this one, explored most of that one, all of that one. And then I got tired of mapping. And then that's when I started streaming. And me and Juan built a railway here, built a railway halfway to the jungle. We got parrots over there. I'm pretty sure Kiki wants a panda, but I don't know how she would transport a panda from here all the way to the house. But yeah. That is the existing world. I think that's how I should do the world tour. Is like talk about the different sections and then like cut to the actual building. Interesting. One day. Alright. So, we got our flying machines to go across once. I'm pretty sure we have enough material to build 4 flying machines. So, let's go ahead and tear down the other ones, flip them around, and send them back the other way. And then we'll be good for today. So let's hop up, hop. There we go. Going across, and here we go. Up. All right, let's tear this one down. Let's just break it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. I was like, why was that honey just floating there? Cool. Got these blinds. Did any of it fall in the water? Doesn't look like it did. Well, let's go here. All right. And my main thing I'm worried about is did we lose any honey blocks? Because honey blocks are expensive. Alright. Cool. Okay. It's like, can I hop from here to... No. Okay, let's go around before I hop. Nope. Cool. Actually, we need to go this way. We have no obstructions except for that one. We have one major obstruction, but all the rest are taken care of. All right. Actually, this can go too. Why was this one only like partially taken apart? Cool. There we go. Is that all the pieces? Alright. What else do we have? What else do we have? Alright, we got one there. One there. And one here. Alright, let's build it out. So I'm not in water building it, which is going to be a little bit tricky. But let's go ahead and put all the tools we need, which is our hotbar is not going to be big enough. And then we need a spot for the honey blocks. And I think, no, then we need glass and we need polished. All right, so that's all the blocks we need to build it. So let's do that. Hop. Ooh, I made it. Okay, awesome. Cool. All right. Then observer, sticky piston. Then, oh, this needs to go. This is built in the wrong spot. Because, or is it? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yes. This needs to move over one. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Q. Q. What's happening? What happened? Who fell? What happened to the dolphin? He fell. Alright, can I pick these? Can I? Nope. Nope. It's like I gotta swap out my whole hotbar to build this. Cool. Let's get down there. Get down there. Pick up whatever that is. Remains of the dolphin? Oh, that was a dolphin. Whoops. Okay. So dolphins, do not follow me. The same thing's gonna happen. Okay, no. I'm gonna build a sand stairs here because I ain't gravel stairs. I don't have gravel. I'm gonna build dirt stairs here so I can just climb. Well, it's kind of gonna be in the way. I'm just gonna break this down. We don't need this right now. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, we don't need that right now, and it's stopping me from like getting around. Okay. So here we need polished. Then we need the slime blocks. This will be a slime block. So then, oh, stop bouncing. There we go. Put one there. We need to take this one out so we can place observer. Then sticky piston. Then slime. Then slime. Then observer. Sticky piston. And then honey, honey, honey. Honey, honey, honey. Then one more honey. And then a slime. Slime. There we go. Then observer. Sticky piston. And slime, slime. Slime, slime. Then this is done. So cap this off with polished. Then once I get this slime, hopefully it goes into my inventory. Then we need glass. Pop, pop, pop. Then this section's done. And then we need to build the engine. So let's go ahead and break these that we don't need. We don't need that either. There we go. Then let's hop down real quick to grab these before they despawn. Alright. Run back around. Alright, engine time. Okay, so here we need this and this. And then right here we need an observer. Booyah. Then a slime block. Then a sticky piston. Sticky. Nope. Let's take that down. Let's break this. Sticky piston. Then slime. Then a thing. Then obsidian. I don't need to put obsidian in front of it. Yeah. Then regular piston and slime. Cool. I need to break that one slime right there. Cool. I quit falling. Alright, let's eat real quick. Yeah, I don't need to put that. So I'm getting just the tiniest bit more efficient each time. Alright, then sleep. Alright. We got one machine ready to go. And all I need to do is pour a bucket of water right there. And yeah, we have the small L, we got another L, and then everything else is built up properly. Cool. Next machine. And everything's lined up, right? This is against those source blocks. And then these are supposed to be, they're against those source blocks, but like this is different. Because I think I ran the machine, or there's gravel here or something, or dirt or whatever it was. And then it should run into that obsidian block way over there. So that's lined up. So then we need to build this one. So before we start building it, we need to move the moss over. And we lost the mouse. Go. Boom, 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 boom. Then polished. Then slime blocks. Or I guess temporary blocks. Let's put... I want to put one there because I'll take it off. Let's try to jump. There we go. We did it. Okay, then temporary block there. And hop back over. Then observer. No. Observer. Then sticky piston. Then slime, 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 slime. Then observer. Sticky piston. And honey, honey, honey. Cool. Then one more honey. Then a temporary slime. Then observer. Sticky piston. And slime, slime, and slime. Then we don't need that one anymore. We don't need that one anymore. And we don't need these two either. Cool. Let's hop down real quick. Grab these before they despawn. Anything else down here? Anything in the water? Not that I can tell real quick. Run around, run around. Hop around, get back up to the top and build. Alright, so time to cap off the rest of the build now that the temporary blocks are gone. So then it is polished. Then it is glass. Hop. You really can't jump on a honey block. It's so sticky. Then sticky piston. That. Then temporary block and observer. Then regular piston and slime block. Then take away that. Oh. Let's go through the water over here. I think this is the quicker way to go. I might run around this way from here on out instead of going around to the dirt. Especially since I'm working my way this way. Alright. We got 2 flying machines with engines ready to go. Alright. 3rd machine. Let's move the moss over. Cool. Then the moss is back. There we go. Temporary slime. Polished. Another slime. Temporary. There we go. Then break that. Then observer. Sticky piston. Slime, 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 slime. Then sticky piston. I mean observer, sticky piston. Then honey, honey, honey. And one on top. Booyah. Then temporary slime. Booyah. Then observer. And sticky piston. Then slime, slime, slime. Then temporary slime. Got him. Temporary slime. Oh. Then that and that. Oh. Something seems off. I'm missing a block. I'm missing the most important block on this one. Ooh. Can I place this correctly while standing here? Yes! Okay. There we go. Observer needs to go here because that's what actually turns the machine on. There we go. then cap this off actually. Glass. Then polished. Then sticky piston. Then slime. Then slime actually. Then observer. No, I have to put that temporary one or else it won't place properly. So temporary slime, then observer, then regular piston, then slime. And this one's done. We just gotta remove that. Alright. Hello, dolphin. Alright. Nothing here. There you go. Get back in the water. It's not safe down here. Right, up there. Grab that slime. There you go. Grab the moss that fell. Alright, we got 3 machines that are ready to go. So my question is how... Oh, I could just... Well, on the last one, I need to stand on it to activate it. But the other 2, I could just... Yeah. Alright, time to activate them again. Send them back across. This one already has water in it, so... Will it work? Will it work? Let's go. We got our flying machines going again. Let's go. I broke. No. We'll just keep it going. We lost a piece of one, but the other one's just... Are you still working? Okay, all the rest are intact. We got one that broke. All right, can we make it all the way to the end? And are they all going to be flush to the end? Like, oh no, we're going to crash. I think we're going to crash. Because the moss, I think the moss needs to be moved. Oh, I didn't move the moss. Yeah, it's going to crash. We're going to crash. Oh well, here comes the crash. It's nighttime. I can't sleep on top of this thing. Okay, the first one made it. The second one, what's left of it made it. In 3, 2, 1, and boom. And then this machine made it too. Awesome. Time to sleep. Oh no, this is perfect. Wait. Something just seems wrong. What? Oh, it crushed. It broke the moss. That's what happened. Yeah, it crushed the moss and popped it through the glass. Okay. I didn't know it could do that. Interesting. And this last piece didn't go through. So on the first machine, yeah. There should be 4 pieces of moss. 5. No, 4. The top 4. 1, 2. I put in 6, so the bottom 2. Would you leave me alone? I don't have a weapon on me. I'll pick you. Go away. So yeah, I did put 6, and the top 4 got crushed. Stop. And then the bottom 2 stayed. So maybe I don't need to move it. I just need to pick up all the moss that moved around. Yeah, there's so much moss that just got popped into the ocean. Let's... How do we get up? Go away. This side of the build is so dangerous. Okay. Let's see. What if I just put moss here? Would it not fully. No, it still leaves that trail there. Yeah, if the moss was here like it's supposed to be, then the little trail would be gone. Yeah. Okay. Let's move the moss over so we can get rid of these trails. Actually, this whole thing needs to... It left the miss. No. Wait. Yeah, the second one left the whole thing. Oh, wait, did the third one completely make it perfectly? Oh. Yeah. And then the moss is supposed to be moved over. So, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then that whole strip goes away. Gone. Yes. Dang, this is almost a perfect run. Now I need to just build one right here real quick to send it across. Ah, so cool. So let's see. We can build one here, send it down, and then build like a partial one. And then send that down. And then... Oh, excuse me. Then... Yeah, let's flip this one around, send it down. Then I'll figure out what to do for these two. Because I think I can fit 2 more machines across. So I'll figure out something to do with that. I need to get this other strip of 3 down. So maybe I'll put the section here and then put the engine here. The only thing is I gotta move the obsidian. Yeah. And then once I do those two, or I could just stop this here. So how many sections do we actually have? Just for planning's sake. All right, so there's 2 sections here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So can we run 6 machines back and forth? I have enough to build 4 machines, so I would need 8 more honey blocks. So then I would need 32 more bottles of honey, which I think I can get fairly easily. Okay. Ooh. So we can have 6 machines running instead of 3. All right. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. F1. All right. Well, that is it for today's episode of Minecraft Power Hour. We will be back tomorrow for some more Minecraft. And as always, I thank y'all for watching. Thanks for hanging out in chat. Thanks for supporting the channel in any way that you do. And I will see y'all next time.